not a lot of people have asked this today, but this is like an ongoing question. What all the emojis mean? These emojis and modes things on my stream. Um, this is actually my way of managing the state, if you will, if you know what that word is, a computer's word. If managing the state of my stream and me, frankly, my own state of mind. And I put a big long description of it on Twitch. I'll show you going in just a minute. But I'm going to go through that. But what I first wanted to say is that it varies depending on level of engagement, right? So from me being away with my fishies, the reason it's that is because usually when I'm away, I have fishies up like this. I have the fishies, so that's why it's a fish. I'm gone fishing, whatever. Co-working. Co-working means, well, we'll get to it. And then focusing, gaming, ranting, recording, partying, and chatting. And here's the summary, which I'm just going to kind of read right now really quickly. So away is when the fishy screensaver is on. I mean, this isn't like I stepped away for a little bit as I'm actually gone. I'm sleeping or on a date or something. Um, and I am actually planning an IRL stream at some point, and that was when you could switch over and watch that if you wanted, because I'm not going to be here. So if you want to watch me outside or doing something, I'm actually working aggressively to get an IRL stream going. So just let you know about that. Co-working. Co-working is when I'm working and I'm usually the computer that I work on is right here. It's a separate computer, lest the hackers out there get excited that they could break into my work. No, I am on a completely separate system for that. But I sit here while I'm doing it, so I'm usually busy in work and stuff. If I can stream it though, I will. I will, and I have. In fact, a lot of the recent streams have been about Jupyter Hub and Kubernetes, which has been something I kind of moved from. All my Kubernetes training that I'm doing for myself is all part of work as well. That stuff all goes on the stream, so you can go take a look at that if you want. It's up to you. I did put a summary of the categories here, so if people ask me, well, what categories do you stream in? And I am not a one category guy. I don't think anybody should be. And so, yeah, when I'm away, I'm usually streaming in science and tech because I'm least likely to get in trouble. One time I streamed the fishies up to just chatting, and people came unglued, man. Like, you can't do that in here. This is just chatting. Your fishies aren't chatting, no. But they did not like it. They got really upset. So I was like, fine, okay, I'll go back with the fishies in my little corner over here. Apparently nobody cares in science tech about streaming fishies or whatever animals thing. Outdoors and travel, they're kind of okay with that too, by the way. So co-working categories usually science and tech or software and game development. And you know what? I think you shouldn't. There's no fight between science and tech and software and game development. I actually have a fun little thing there. But they're great categories. They're both great categories. Pick one, right? If I'm doing development, it's development. If I'm hacking or something, it's science and tech. Focusing. It's never, by the way, basic programming, which we did a whole thing yesterday about that. It was really funny. People don't know what that means. there's people streaming to the basic programming category that refers to the Atari 2700 game from the 1980s. And they think it's basic programming, and they're streaming like C# development. It's so funny. They have no idea. They have no idea what they're actually. I wish I would read the description. I feel bad for them. Anyway, so focusing means I'm focused, right? There's no when I'm focused. There's not going to be a lot of me interacting with y'all. You certainly can ask questions and stuff, and people in the chat can do that. That's another thing too. When I'm not around. When I'm not around, I'm away. There's people here helping each other all the time in the chat. So we kind of keep the chat room open because it's IRC. And that's awesome, right? You don't have to have Twitch. And so we have people in there that are talking to each other and and we have Discord as well, but that's, it's also a thing. So, and they listen to music, whatever. So if I'm focused, I mean, I'm focused. I mean, I'm working on coding or writing or something like that. I'm not looking at the chat. I might take a break. It's usually going to be science and tech and game development. Sometimes it's just chatting though. So like when I'm, hey, anonymous, thanks. So when I actually like write something, I'm doing a lot of writing. A lot of times that'll be in this category. If there were a category for writing, which there is not, if anybody knows of it, let me know. I've looked and looked and looked. There's writers, but there's not writing. And I mean, maybe I should join writers. I don't know. Sometimes I write about things that are not related to science and tech, or I'll just put it in just chatting usually for that. Most of the stuff I write about is science and tech and game software development, so you'll see that. Gaming. So gaming, I play games. People ask, well, what games do you like? I'm a huge Dota 2 fan, and Witcher 3 are some of my two favorite games of all time. TF2 is probably my third favorite game. A lot of good memories playing that with my kids when they were growing up. Minecraft, I absolutely love Minecraft. I don't play it very much but lately, but I've actually thought about putting a community Minecraft stream together. I think it would be hilarious. Add it to the list, right? I think it would be so much fun for us to just go in there and do like a Yogscast kind of tribute, RWX style, and do that. We might do that someday. Shenzhen.io, I have all the best intentions of getting good at that and going and doing it, but it's just so much work because it's a great game. It's very educational, but it hurts your brain for all the right reasons. And usually when I'm playing a game, I don't want my brain to hurt. I just want to relax. Um, uh, I'm kind of being wooed by this game with the pirates in the sea. What is it? Sea of Thieves, I think it is. I'm kind of being wooed by that game. I haven't played it yet, but who knows? I try to honestly. I have nothing against gamers or gaming. But I sometimes, as anybody will tell you, I feel the pull from gaming a little bit too much. So, I try to not stay in gaming too much. If I start to go overboard, please slap me or something like, or tease me. Greg comes in and says, "Wait, I thought this was a. I remember when this was a Linux stream." Like, shut up. I know, but you got to relax sometimes. Anyway, ranting. Speaking of relaxing, so ranting. So when somebody attacks me or my community or Linux, you'll usually see a ranting emoji, and usually I'll be writing when that happens. I'll be writing about it, and I'll be using the F word a lot. Uh, and this happened recently. I'm not going to get into it. Uh, somebody attacked the Linux community, and I got really pissed off. All of that drama is gone now, but watch out. If you come in during a ranting session, I'm not going to be listening to you because I'm going to be too busy yelling. So, and I'm just going to say, so recording, this is what I'm doing right now. So recording means that what's going into the chat is getting recorded, and I'm recording too. Sometimes that means I'll have a voice in Discord as well. I don't have those right now, but it also means during that time, sometimes I will put the chat on the screen, but very, very rarely. I learned my lesson that way. I don't do that anymore. Um, and by the way, if you ever are just scared that anything you type in my chat is going to show up someplace permanently in a video, just put a hashtag or an octothorpe, it's actually called, in front of it. It has to be the first character, and kind of like a comment and bash. It'll skip it, and my chat won't show it. Um, that's the same thing, by the way, for the exclamation point commands. Even though I don't have any commands at the moment, it's just another way to do it. I'm going to build my own system to do my own commands. I'm not going to use any of the bots existing that's out there. So in case anybody's wondering, stay tuned. You can help me build that if you want. Partying is when I'm just getting crazy. I'm not actually in a partying mood right now, but last night, oh yeah, I was in a partying mood. None of this stuff's ever getting recorded. In fact, the only time something's getting recorded is if I'm in chatting mode or I'm in recording. Actually, when it says recording, I'm recording. That is the only time. If any other time, you will not see a VOD. You will not see a YouTube video about it. In fact, as soon as the stream ends, you can't even go back and see it. So that might answer a lot of your questions about the nature of the content, which I won't get into. But when we get partying and get silly and stuff, I mean, some of that stuff I'm just assuming that not having around. People clip it every once in a while, and that's fine. This is a joke, by the way. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Obviously, we don't do that on stream. Chatting. So, and chatting is what we do, right? Most of the time, when you see chatting on, my top priority is listening to you. And right now, actually, as soon as this recording stops, my status will automatically go back to chatting because it's what I'm doing. I'm answering questions and interacting with y'all. So just chatting, science and tech, software and demo, all that. My fun little joke about Twitch categories: science and tech, Guilfoyle, Dinesh, software and game development. It's a joke. All right, that's all I'm going to do about that. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But by the way, all of these statuses are set to my. I don't know why you would care, but if you want, they're all synchronized. So on my GitHub, my status is synchronized to my GitHub. So you can go to my site and you can see my personal status. I think I get it to show. Where are we going here? Yeah, so right here, see? Hey, look, my status changed. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little API that GitHub has. You can look in my Zet command if you want to know how to do that. It also, if you want to build your own automation for notification because you don't like Twitch for some reason, which I don't for this kind of thing. On Twitter, it also gets sent. So if you go to my profile, for better or worse, I post every change. So every time I start recording, all the status changes get posted here. A lot of people don't like it. I don't care. I don't really care about Twitch that much. So about Twitter. So if I use it as a notification method, which is what it originally was. So there. Okay, that is it for that. And I'm gonna end this video now. So if you have any questions about the emojis and emotes, and modes, let me know. If you think I should add a new one because there's not one there, let me know. I'm not adding sleep though. People have been saying that I should like put one on just has a camera on me sleeping. I'm like, no, fuck no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. It just seems weird. I know people do it though. They like it. I'm not judging them. I just don't want to do it. How about that? Bye.